Deacon told Sheila that it's either him or Luna. I said, you about as delusional as Steffi is with Finn. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Jessie. This one about to be before March 28, 2025. Okay, y'all. So first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. So we're going to start with Deacon, Will, and Electra. So basically, Deacon was just expressing how upset he is that Luna's out, and Will and Electra was just saying how they can't believe that Bill did what he did. I said, Bill and Will are like, I said they both like crazies. You can tell right now. Now, they may go with a different storyline because y'all know that's what they be doing. But as of right now, it definitely seems like Will gonna go. He definitely gonna go. But yeah, they was just talking about the fact that Luna's out and the fact that Bill was over here helping her. And it looked like on next week's episode, Liam is confronting Bill. Steph is still telling Finn that he can't have anything to do with Luna. And I was like, the fact that you have to keep reminding him says a lot. It says a lot. Then Deacon over here, and we finna get to him in a minute. But he over here, I said, she been talking about Hayes and her grandchild and how her other kids and grandkids. Don't she got more grandkids? I don't know. But she been still saying how they don't want nothing to do with her and stuff like that. She finally got an opportunity. You think she finna choose you, Deacon? Now, if she do say she choose Deacon, she might just be faking. Well, ain't gonna say might. She definitely gonna be faking because she just she just snuck out the doggone house. Look, I was hoping she got caught. I was really hoping that she got caught trying to leave his place or whatever. That would have been better to me. But Deacon ends up telling Will and Electra that he has to go take care of something upstairs or whatever. So they end up talking, Will and Electra do. And basically, Will was hitting around at being alone and stuff like that and taking their relationship to the next level. He was talking about how they've been together for months and all this other stuff. And you could tell right now, he ready to have sex. And I about to say Luna. Luna definitely ready. But what's her name? Electra is not. But they end up getting interrupted or whatever because she got a text or a call from them saying she had to come in to work. I think she got a text from Ivy. I don't know, y'all. But Luna just sitting up there listening and stuff, and I was like, yeah, she finna take her opportunity, and he gonna let her. I was like, did all that talking about Electra this and Poppy that or whatever, and he ain't want to come around, now you finna hit the sheets with her. You can tell right now. Then, Electra on next week's episode, she gonna push Luna. I said, she don't like to be pushed. The way she reacted when her mama pushed her, I said, she don't like to be pushed. That remind me of when Steffi slapped Sheila. But yeah, I said, Deacon over here, look, hold on, we're going to talk about Sheila and Luna, then we're going to talk about Deacon and Sheila because they literally alike. They alike, what you talking about? But yeah, Sheila and Luna over here bonding and stuff, chilling. I said, the crazy how united. I wrote that down first. But I said, you know what? I actually want to see them bond and hang out together because I know they're going to get ready to do something crazy. I know they is. I said, I'm actually looking forward to them hanging out and stuff because I want to see where it goes. Now, she did all that talk, too. She another one that did all that talk. Then talking about some, when she was talking to Deacon, talking about some, she just misunderstood. I think, no. What's that Luna when she was talking to Will? She was like, I'm not evil. And she just over here smiling and stuff. I said, shoot, could have fooled me. I said, they literally are like Sheila and Luna. Talking about something they misunderstood and people just don't know them and y'all murdered folks. What you talking about? But yeah, Sheila and Luna was just bonding and stuff. And she reveals that she hasn't told Deacon that that's her granddaughter yet. And what else? I think she told this girl that she was like, what do you want? She was just over here asking her about what she want to do since she got another chance. And she told her she was going to get her apartment and stuff like that because she want to be close to her. Look, she want to be close to her, so she finna get her apartment. Luna talking about some really or whatever, and they just bonding and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm ready to see this crazy fest. I'm ready to see it. But yeah, so then Deacon makes it up there and I said, why wouldn't he just walk in? It's his place. Why wouldn't he just walk in? I said, y'all know what they be doing. But yeah, so she tells her to hide, and she hides, and once she start kissing him to distract him, and she ends up running out. Luna ends up running out or whatever. So Sheila finally gets to the point where she tells Deacon that that's her grandchild. Luna is her granddaughter or whatever. And he said, I'm not putting up with it. He don't went off. You know what she did or whatever. I said, you know that Sheila has literally, didn't they arrest her the first time with the whole FBI thing because of two dudes she murdered, same as this crazy girl over here? Like granddaughter, like mother. No, I always say that wrong. Like granddaughter, like grandmama, haha, got it that time. But yeah, Deacon ends up saying how he's not gonna put up with it and stuff like that. And I said, oh, how them tables have turned. Everybody was telling you about the harm that Sheila has caused, and now you over here telling her about your two best friends and stuff like this or whatever. And he's just going off and trying to get Sheila to see that this is not okay. And he was like, I put up with so much or whatever. What did you tell her? He was like, I love you and we had great sex. What they got to do? I was like, what? I was like, no. I said, so is this the end of them or what? But yeah, what else happened? Now, when he said this part, I was like, okay, so he telling her she can have something to do with Luna as long as she don't come over there in his space or whatever. But then, by the end of the episode, he told her she had to choose. But he tells her, if you deal with Luna, do it by yourself or whatever. So I'm like, okay. He basically saying, like, you can have something to do with her, but she can't come around. I never accept her, stuff like that. Then, at the end of the episode, he's like, you got to choose or whatever. It's either Luna or me. I was like, bye-bye, Deacon. Bye-bye, Deacon. I was like, she is not going to miss out on the opportunity to finally have something to do with her granddaughter. And not just that. Once Finn see that his mama and daughter bonding, she know there's going to be an opening for her. I just thought about that on the spot, y'all. I just thought about that. But Finn already, that's why I said that Steffi about as delusional as Deacon, because Deacon over here talking about something she got to choose or whatever. She can't have nothing to do with her granddaughter. And Steffi telling Finn he can't have nothing to do with his daughter. And they both want something to do with the girl. They definitely want something to do with her. But lastly, we got Will and Luna. Because we talked about Deacon and Sheila. Yeah, Will and Luna. This girl, so she just over here. He was by himself. She finally walks over. I thought he was going to freak out. I thought he was going to say, get away from me or something. He was just sitting there all cool and calm. I said, he is his, let me see if I said this right. He is his father's son. Ha, ha, ha. I'm crazy. But yeah, so she went over there or whatever. And they were just talking about the fact that she's out of jail, and she kept bringing up the fact that his dad, the one health and stuff like that, he believes in her. They share a connection, just all this stuff or whatever. I think it's something I forgot. Sheila and Luna, when they was talking about what she wants now, she has another opportunity. She was talking about, do you want fame, money, just all this stuff, boys or whatever. And she ends up telling that she likes Will, she wants Will or whatever. I think at that point, that's when Deacon showed up. But yeah, when she's talking to Will, she over here flirting. She got this smile, and she's doing the little crazy smile. Y'all know when they be crazy and they just be over here smiling and stuff, and there ain't no reason to smile. But yeah, she told me how changed she is, and I was outside of my body. If she said it one more doggone time, she always talk about I wasn't myself or whatever. I'm changed. She'd be like, I'm changed, or she talk about she wasn't herself. She don't know who that person was, and she's just smiling and somebody. I'm not some evil person, girl. If you don't get up out of here. But yeah, the whole time, and we were just sitting there talking to her. He in disbelief or whatever. Then I don't know if she said first that she wanted to be his friend. Then she said with benefits. I said she bold in the mud. Then let me see what she said. She basically told him she wanna be Will. She wanna be Will piece on the side piece. She wanna be his side piece. Talking about some we could be friends with benefits. And he's a friend with benefits. That'll never happen. I said it's definitely gonna happen. I said you gonna go. I said, everybody, they showed them staring at each other and stuff. I was like, he gonna go. He definitely gonna go. Once he realized Electra don't want, then, look. But yeah, after he declined about them being friends, she was like, okay, just with benefits. We could just be doing that there. She did after that. We could just be doing that. Somebody said, I'm finna get a place nearby soon. You could just come, and your girlfriend Electra will never have to know. She revealed that she had been watching him the whole time when she was at Bill's place and stuff. I was like, girl, you talk too much. Where, Remy at? What was Dario? Where Dario, aka Remy at? But yeah, she just over here flirting and stuff. I said she bold. Talking about some Electra would never have to know. I said he gonna go. Once he realized Electra ain't ready for what he ready for, I said why they switch up? They act like these folks was just gonna be some big couple and stuff like this. And now I ain't gonna say no big couple, but yeah, serious about each other. You can tell already he getting tired of waiting on her, and he ready to take it to the next level, and he gonna fill that void with a crazy lady over here. Then when she start doing crazy stuff again, because it's bound to happen, he gonna be, I wasn't expecting this and all this extra stuff they be doing. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, do have a great rest of the day, a great weekend, and be safe.